Hey guys, Indira VR here, and today we're doing a review of Unearthed on MetaQuest. I went into this game blind, I had no idea what I was getting into, and when the credits were rolling at the end, I was really impressed. I really enjoyed my time with this game. So today I'm going to tell you all about the good things about the game and a few little things that I didn't enjoy, and hopefully it'll give you a good impression on if this is a game for you or not. So let's go ahead and check the game out. So Unearthed released on March 14, 2024 on the MetaQuest store, and it is available for the Quest 2, Pro, and 3 for $16.99 Canadian. The game has been developed by Factory 42. I'm not too familiar with these developers, but given the quality of the game that they've made, I'm kind of looking forward to see what they have in the future. Alright, let's start this review now. So I'm gonna go straight to the point. This is actually an educational game, but I'm so used to playing educational games that are so cringe or just low budget or just not fun. And it actually took me a little bit of time before realizing that this is an educational game because it's really well made. It gives you a really nice experience, and the story is really good. And yeah, I'm here to talk to you all about what this game is about, so let's do that. So the story of the game is that you have this robot who meets you in your office for some reason, and he sends you a distress signal from a professor. And the professor is in distress, and you have to find out what happened to her, and you have to go through some pretty crazy stuff to, find out what happened to her at the end, which is kind of cool. And by this situation, let me explain to you what I mean. So basically, you go in these biomes, and some things happens to you every time. So in this situation, you shrunk down to like insect size, and you have this beetle who you become friend with. And at the same time, you find cassettes from the professor that helps you, figure out more things about what's happening and going through the story. So, it's pretty cool. It's very story oriented, but yeah, it's pretty cool that you have all these biomes with different things. The variety is pretty fun. You got your little robot here who comes to you, and I love his humor. He has some very cool things that he say that made me chuckle a little bit. Like this time, I shove a cassette in the slot, and he's just like, "Oh, is that how you treat your toaster?" And little thoughts like that, and I really enjoy that. It just keeps it entertaining throughout the game. So throughout the game, there are also mini games. So for example, in this one, you just have to collect all of the pollens. You can miss some, but there are kind of like a trophy that you can get in the game if you do. If you complete all these mini games, to the fullest. So there is like a big variety. I see that there's like 6 or 7 mini games that you have to do in the game, such as this one. There's one where you have to collect like all the fish from a level. There's one where you have to defeat a bear flawlessly, and it's very fun. So to get into the biomes, there's different things that you need to do to collect points beforehand. So you need a certain amount of points to get in the biome. The first thing is when you collect the cassettes that you have to put in your robot slot, that gives you 1 token. And then as you can see here, you can scan plants and things like that to get more tokens. So there I scanned like all 4 plants, so I'm getting 1 token. And I believe there's another way to get tokens, but what I like about that is that it gives replayability of the game. So after finishing it, you can still go ahead and scan some more stuff, and try to collect all the points, and then all the mini games, try to do 100%. The game is not too long. It took me about 2.5 hours to finish, but like I said, it's just like a great experience throughout the game, so I still enjoy it. And as you can see, as I scan them, it gives me like information on the plants, on the animals. So it's like I said, really educational. I came out of this game a little bit smarter, as I said in my title. So that's very cool, some impressive stuff. So this part was pretty interesting. You're underwater and you acquire a bow, and you have to shoot certain things to go and unlock some paths. And you have some fish that follows you, that helps you, eating some algae to be able to hit those targets with the bow. And little things like that. You encounter a lot of fishes and learn about them. There's also piranhas, so you have to be careful crossing certain places. So there are a few things I would like to see improve in the game. And the first is that there's no smooth movement. So there's only snap movement, and the same thing with rotation. You have to rotate by snapping. But that's not too much of an issue because I turn myself manually, so that usually doesn't matter to me. Another thing is that I feel like the game was made for Quest 2. The resolution is not that great on the Quest 3, so I would like to see like a graphical improvements in the on the Quest 3 version. But you know, these are little small nitpicks. But outside of that, the game is like super solid. I haven't found anything that, you know, soft blocked me or any weird like graphical glitch or anything like that. Everything is working very smoothly. One thing that I want to mention, and I lost the recording of my last session unfortunately, but there are moments you know, around the last hour that are really impressive. It actually gave me chill to my skin when I saw them. For example, there's a part where you're riding a fish and you're going upstream a waterfall. And it's so beautiful. It's so like, it's very well made, and there's actually a bear trying to catch you at the same time. It's just like breathtaking. So, you know, there are some really amazing experiences in the game that I really enjoy. So, you know, what I'm doing right now, I'm just traveling through the hub and trying to figure out some things that I can scan. So, you know, there are two types of hub. There's the first one where you're in the scientific room, and you can see like all of your achievements and, you know, how many points you can still collect through the levels there. And then these open world there's two of them, and you know, this is the first one, and I'm just like trying to scan to get some more stuff. So, you know, there could potentially be more open world in the game. I could see that happening because of the way that it's structured, right? Like, it's kind of a puzzle. You can get as many worlds as you can. So it would be cool to have like an expansion or something like that with you know, get some more worlds and experience some more of the game. But guys, this was my review of the game. Hopefully you enjoyed it. There's not like a lot of more to tell because it's just an experience to get while you play it, right? So it's a very nice 2.5 hours of fun. So guys, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you enjoy what you're seeing, and comment if you're into this game. Also, one last thing I want to mention is that this can feel like a cozy game, you know, instead of an educational one. That's just what I want to say, because there was some parts that was like kind of relaxing, and I do like cozy games. So it's just one last thing I wanted to say. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Yeah, give a comment if you would like to tell me what you think of the game. Thank you very much, guys, and have a good one. Bye.